Mine made it this far?
He's mined. I think that Mine was one of the only people I expected to be on SoCal PR outside of Elvis.
I don't think they went to enough.
Yeah. Let's go, Mine. Shout out the star hair clip too.
Change mine's first name to Willow. What? Change mine's first name to Willow. On the.
Oh, it just doesn't have any vowels. Okay.
No, they just asked. They said they want to go by that, so I'm saying.
Is it they them?
Yeah.
Okay, my bad. Yeah. I will adjust accordingly. Mine, they are getting into it. Game number 1, starting on winners finals. This is kind of surprising. I think we expected it to be Elvis versus Jsan, but Jsan has been running quite rampant through this bracket tonight.
I just hope. Like at the end of this season, we're gonna have at least one IE player on there. Like,
it'd be nice.
We need a comeback, chat.
I definitely feel like in quarter 4, if we don't have anybody, we kind of have to like watch how we're talking.
We gotta hold that.
Yeah.
Also, Raza's active again, so I don't think there's a chance that we don't.
Say what? Take your time.
I said I don't think there's a chance that we don't have at least one with Razo being active again.
Fair. I mean, as long as he decides to actually sign up for tournaments, there's a good chance that we will be back on in a big way. But it also starts with like the micro interactions here. We're dealing with Meta Knight versus Luigi, which can be a little bit ugly on the ground game, and especially off stage where you're struggling to make things happen. The weak hit of Nair taking that stock, and I mean, Mine maybe just kind of getting his footing against this offstage monster that is Meta Knight.
It's just not fair trying to recover against that character.
I agree. Uh-oh. Ooh, and kind of, yeah, he kind of just ran into that. And yeah, still has his jump, but oh, and he needed that tech. Unfortunately, that is the end of his stock. Yeah, with no misfire. A little bit of struggle here going on with Jsan versus Mine. I mean, you kind of just want to get your footing. At least it's best of 5, so you have some time to figure out maybe some of the kinks in your approaching game plan when you're dealing with this. Say what? Oh, like I mean, they're definitely adjusting in a different way, but burnt their jump, and you need to and no misfires and no tag, and we're seeing a 2 stock there from Jsan on his P's and Q's.
I'm here and I'm alive.
You are very alive. Game number 2, Jsan in Mind. Dan Listo said, blink twice if you need help. Straight Edge says, I wish I was alive. Same Z's. Same Z's. All right, folks. Game number 2. We're seeing some pokes in neutral. Some simple stuff. Falling Nair. Uh-oh. What a jab lock there. Mine, they're really showing their ability to make things happen on Final Destination as the early Kazuya. Ooh, but some good DI there from, oh! What? Nah, Mine is different. They're kind of wilding out. The back throw to get him off stage, obviously, put him in a disadvantageous position, but still has their jump. And I'm sure, like, Jsan has a lot of practice when it comes to dealing with 1 second, folks. Game number 2 actually going to mine there, pulling everything out and pulling everything together in a very precarious scramble on Final Destination. The more you got to deal with, the more it impacts you. And man, it's not getting any easier. Obviously taking a little bit of time at the character select screen to figure out what works the best. I'm mad because Jsan actually told me, hey, yo, Pac-Man? I was going to pull that out. Lion, bitch! I mean, game number 3. All right, falling back air. We're seeing some down airs as well. Costume is going to be a Russian bot. Ark fighting for his life right now. Hey, shout out Toski. No, he's not fighting for his life. He has it in his hands. He just needs to decide whether or not he wants to use it. And even the whiffed grab is still going to be able to confirm the super jump punch on it. Well done from mine. They're showing their prowess when it comes to this matchup. It was a quick adaptation, and I kind of figured that Jsan would have an understanding based on how many times he played Kiarash, but we're dealing with a completely different player who seems to have a couple of answers. I don't know if they have them all, but is able to avoid that tornado that covers a lot of ledge options. Really well played there from mine. From mine, we're not dealing with too many poor spacing options. A good jab mix-up, and is able to catch them on the platform. Uh-oh, great, and there's the tech that we were missing. Well done from mine. And there's another stock taken from the super jump punch. Mine figuring out the matchup as it goes. Well played.
Well, mine is figure out the matchup. Ark's going to figure out the bathroom matchup. Anyways, back to the match. Up 3-1 right now. 2-1. Mine.
Yeah. Don't do that, Toasty. Don't do that. Because Argus was definitely having a spiritual moment. He was figuring out things. All right, good. Wow.
Yo, double tag. Hold on.
Come on now.
Someone's focused.
Yeah, and he understands what the win condition is. He needs to edge guard him like he's been edge guarded.
Oh.
Barely, narrowly avoiding that up smash.
Yeah, right. My adaptation's been really crazy right now. That's just should be it.
Oh, and there's the back air. Beautiful. Mine
left.
with 2 stocks and only 58% on him. Yeah, mine has adapted hard to what Jsan was throwing out. He's going to have to think a little bit harder, probably about a stage pick. You don't want to keep going back to Pokemon Stadium 2, even if it is for your benefit.
That was definitely a completely different game.
Definitely. That was saying, I downloaded you, now respond.
Yep.
Mine, they've got the barrette in their hair, letting them know.
I was saying it earlier. My fault. I wasn't ready for the DNG Spanky.
DNG just looks like that. All right, Jsan taking his time, thinking, which is very, very important for a Meta 9 player. Or every player, my bad. just in general, yeah, you want to think about what you're doing before you
Wait, it's already game 4? Damn.
Agreed.
Anyways. This is so funny. Both these characters are like touch of death characters.
Certainly. Oh, and the turnaround grab. Yeah, that's a stock.
Yeah, we'll catch you later. Fast faller, light. You ain't going nowhere.
Now, respectfully, I do agree that Meta Knight takes thought. I don't want anybody to think that I don't think that, but I think that in terms of how Jsan plays, he's very, very good at whiff punishing. But if there's no whiffs, it becomes a much more difficult game to play. But did get the trip off of that down tilt, turns it into a down throw, was waiting on the Luigi Cyclone.
Oh, all right. Yeah, that windbox actually sent him back to the ledge.
And still hasn't used. Finally, that's the jump. Yeah, you're done.
Got back there, so much priority there. Definitely not gonna whip there. So even stocks here, almost out of the percentage to really just kind of get like 0 to death here. Probably just gonna have to rely on a grab or some really big pickup. So this is pretty good. Oh, speaking of a pickup,
and still hasn't burnt the jump. We've got it. Good, and is able to air dodge in. But gets caught by that Meta Knight F smash that we know is so potent and just goes over the head of Meta Knight. I think the biggest thing is, honestly, the biggest thing is that mine seems very comfortable in this matchup. Like, they're not too worried about the ground game when it comes to Meta Knight, and I think the significance is that there's a pressure that cannot be applied to them.
That was a perfect roll.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Like, there's no real fear in mind when it comes to dealing with this small, violent, sword-carrying ball. Yeah, that's not going to kill. Good DI.
That DI was a bit suspect, but hey, bro, we live. That's all that's important. Now Mind 1 hit away from going into grand finals. 2 hits away from getting into grand finals.
This is the first even game that we've had. It's always been pretty lopsided towards both characters and their respective mains.
Yeah,
but mine,
I
mean, I got to give it to Jsan. Has made the adjustments. Really kind of platform. I'm not going to say camping, but you know, spacing around the platform because Luigi gets a lot off a little. You want to work around the shield for sure.
When you're playing against a character like Luigi, sometimes you just got to slow it down. Like, you know what? I don't want to interact with you.
Uh-oh. All right.
Spin to win on him. Get off me.
Absolutely. Roulette. Pussy.
Wow.
And he waited for it.
He waited mad long for that one.
But that misfire actually saving his life, doing a high recovery, is able to get back to the Pokeball.
Another F smash? Come on, 3.
All right, the get-up attack, that's very rare, but that interaction shows that this game is not finished.
Yo, that back here was active.
As hell. Uh-oh.
Space now with these backers, so disjointed. Yeah, just waiting all the way out there. I love that. If you're Meta Knight, bro.
Absolutely.
I'm edge guarding every character in the game. Luigi is no difference.
I have 2 extra jumps, and you have a lot of time off stage.
Yeah, absolutely love that. Jsan bringing it to game 5. Everyone at home, remember, it is Arkster's birthday. Arkster is away at the moment, collecting himself. Make sure to send him some happy birthday wishes, a happy birthday drink. Take a shot in his honor, and make sure to stay hydrated.
Absolutely. Water is the beginning of all life. You know, a bad bitch once said, "Real ass bitch give a fuck about a nigga." Anyways, game number 5.
So real.
Right.
He's a damn, that's true.
Damn, that's true. Damn, I didn't even think about it that way, King. Honestly, I'm not gonna lie. I feel like Hollow Bastion is definitely a linchpin sort of stage to pick this point in the set.
Game 5, that's
you're putting a lot of faith.
Yeah, that's kind of stage you try out, you know, earlier in the set.
Yeah, I think that Jsan at a certain point had confidence in this matchup and then realized he had the Luigi matchup, he did not have the mine matchup.
That's really
up B. Yeah, and
he always waits for that.
Yo, and he waited for the dash in. That was so good with the falling nair, is able to connect to the super jump punch. This is a dangerous situation for Jsan to be in. He's really getting his mettle tested in terms of the punish game that mine, they've been showing this entirety of the set.
Yeah, like you said, mine with that early aggression, tried for it again.
I'm sorry, I screamed. I'm sorry.
Oh, we're going out for it.
Oh, you have to tech that. Oh, and you're never ready to do that because of the multi-hit. There's a little bit of hit delay.
And then just the knockback itself. Kind of can't mess up your timing, like you said. Jsan, a really important stock there, especially off the drill rush. Yo, big head. Noggins.
Damn. And I mean, this has been a pretty ratchet game in terms of how both of these players are playing this character matchup. But man, I gotta give it to mine. Their wits are about them, and it's making all the difference. Is waiting for the dash attack. Of course, Jsan has a win condition, and I just don't think he's been able to get it as often as mine has.
Yeah, it's super difficult, especially on Luigi. He is, like you said, just that floaty character, and if you mess up, he has him there. He has the spin to win.
Air dodge.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I mean, look at that spacing right in front of Jsan. You're not getting any free F smashes against this character. No. I'm going to approach you with a hitbox, and you're going to either hit my vacuum or you're going to not touch me because I'm Luigi.
Yeah. And this is so...
Mine is playing so good right now.
Yeah, this is so precise. Just a couple more hits, that's going to be it. Jsan knows that he has to take the stock, and then another one. Couldn't even punish that either.
No, and then the down...
I scrummed.
Y'all didn't hear it on the mic, but somebody screamed.
Yeah.
They gasped and screamed.
We all knew what reality we thought was about to happen. Oh, gets a trade anyways.
A B? Oh,
Okay,
no,
okay.
and still not able to make it back, but
Okay.
97% on Jsan. Mine,
Okay.
he's going to have to be on his P's and Q's. You don't want to get hit by anything. You're free to whiff a couple of grabs, but as soon as you get around that 30 percentile, it becomes a really, really dangerous game to play against this character.
All right, Jsan, if you're going to bring this back, man, show me something, all right? Uh-oh.
Oh, and I was going to say he got caught DIing really poorly.
Holy. All right.
Wait for it. I like the drift off the platform as well, yeah.
Oh, no!
And Mind with a beautiful up smash read, calling out Jsan trying to approach a little bit
Head
unsafely.
bangers.
Yeah.